There is a substance we put in our food that is more addictive than nicotine or cocaine and just as lethal. This substance is sugar. An excerpt from the book Sugar, Extremely Dangerous for Your Health, states that there was a 2013 study on lab animals that proved that the sugar reward can be just as attractive than that of cocaine because it affects the same neurotransmitters in the brain. Also, sugar is lethal because it causes many chronic complications such as diabetes, Alzheimer's, high blood pressure, kidney disease, and even cancer. For this reason, I feel that sugar should be limited as much as possible to maintain a healthy lifestyle. In the book, The Sweet Spot, Dialing Back Sugar and Amping Up Flavor by Peter Kaminsky, we learned that the Obamas actually implemented healthy eating for their staff by allowing the former White House chef, Chef Yossis, to share his recipes that he previously created with this concept of low sugar consumption in mind. Chef Yossis believed that sugar should be eaten in small amounts just as we eat eat salt. First, to do this, we must learn what the normal consumption should be. And for women, their consumption is 6 teaspoons per day. And for men, it's 9 teaspoons. This would ensure that our blood glucose would remain between 80 and 130 before eating, and no more than 180 for at no more than 2 hours after taking your first bite. Next, let's visualize the benefits, which are more energy and stamina, better mental clarity, seeing yourself present in your life as well as your loved ones. Visualize wearing that dress or outfit you love because you finally are maintaining a healthy weight and feeling great about it. Next, which is one of the hardest, is actually implementing these strategies to reduce sugar. First, realize that over 80% of food and drink in American supermarkets have added sugar. Even your so-called healthy foods, your salads, your soups, and even granola. The law requires that anything added during processing and preparation should be listed and identify the total grams of sugar. Read your labels carefully. This will let you know, for instance, if something that is already sweet, like pineapples or any canned fruits, it'll show if it has added sugar. And also learn the different names of sugar like dextrose, fructose, agave, aspartame. Realize that carbs will also turn into sugar after consumption. And the last thing you can do is compare your organics to your no added sugar foods to spot the differences. You can choose water and unsweetened beverages. Things like sodas, teas, sports drinks, and juices are usually high in sugar. Infuse plain water with fruits, herbs, or sugar-free seltzers to give an illusion of sugar. Snack smart by pairing your sugar or carbs with a high protein. A snack like nuts, seeds, or whole grain crackers. Choose veggies like cucumbers, carrots, apples, or pastries or candies over those candies and pastries. Utilize low-carb yogurts instead of ice cream. Also, sugars and sweeteners, find which one works for you because everyone has different taste buds. And you can prepare yourself by making your meals ahead of time. And you can use such references like the Diabetes Plate, the American Heart Association, and the American Diabetes Association. And last but not least, one that is often hard to do, you must exercise. Exercise is going to burn those extra calories and promote healthy blood flow. So as you see, I've discussed the dangers of too high sugar diet, the advantages and effective strategies. If we do this, we can improve improve our physical as well as mental well-being and reduce the risk for chronic illnesses. Let's not let sugar addiction lead us into even depression or death. Let's be present in our lives today. You owe it to yourselves. Thank you.